Okay, this morning the vet team is going to look at Paolo. He was surrendered back to us yesterday. I think his little wound opened up and the owners have taken him to the vet. I'm not sure the whole thing with that, but they're going to just take a look at him this morning and then get him back out to pasture if he's good to go. Hi, buddy. But yeah, he's got a little wrap on his little leg. Hi, buddy. You have grown so much.
Yeah, this is very different from before. Look at all the suffusion all the way down here. I mean, his hock was big for a long time.
Yeah.
But this really big, like all of this down here, that's new. I think we should take reds.
Okay.
Paolo, what happened to you, buddy? You're a good boy. It's upper 40s, so a little elevated. You're okay.
Okay, they're taking x-rays of Paulo now.
Good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, his toes are really long. Let's do this next. You're a good boy. Sorry, Dr. Gina. Okay. Good, sir. Okay, got a little bit of movement there, but should be really nice.
Can you see your x-rays?
Good boy. Yeah. You can see if I can just good boy. Boy. Good boy. That was a little bit oblique, but I still think it's diagnostic. You're a good boy.
All that. His joint's trying to bridge.
I think since we have a lot of rats from him before, it'd be super helpful to pull him up and look at him.
Does it usually come out that far on that side? It looks a lot narrower.
It does. Let's take another. Good boy. Let's try. I'm gonna try shooting from the back. If that's okay. And right behind you, good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, and right behind you. Good there. That's gonna be a little. Yeah.
How wide it
Yeah.
is on that side.
Okay, good boy.
Still in the 300s, but it's.
Shit, you're good boy.
But we could repeat it today, or we could do it on Monday.
No, that's okay. I didn't know you guys had
Yeah, I
done
think we
it.
had it down to repeat Monday.
I honestly don't want that Hawking wrap.
That's why I was like, I don't know if you would want to.
I really don't. I would maybe make sure that he's in a pretty well-bedded stall. I don't want to put him out because it's muddy. Like if we had a nice grassy pasture, I'd put him out on grass. So this is Paolo. If you watch our show, you may have seen him before. Poor little Paolo has now been returned twice, but at no fault to his own. Our wonderful teammate Caitlin had adopted him, and then her life circumstances changed. And then Paolo was adopted by a family, and he just wasn't the right fit for them. He is only about a year old, and they were wanting something that they could ride. And so thankfully they followed our protocol and they brought him back. And in the interim, he did see another veterinarian, and Dr. Gina and I got some notes. And so our protocol is any horse that comes in gets the same full exam and workup. So we took some more radiographs today. The little pressure sore associated with the area where Paolo had surgery when he was a very young colt with us had reopened. It's an area where, I know, you might need more cookies. It's an area where there's not a lot of protection. There's a pretty significant bony prominence, so the bone is pretty close to the skin, kind of like your hip bone. And he's a baby, so he naps a lot. And so you can see on the lateral aspect of his hock right here, he has a new little, this had fully resolved when he was with Caitlin. And you can see he's got a new little pressure sore right there, which isn't great. We don't love to see that, but we're gonna keep him in our hospital for the weekend. We're gonna put a poultice on the leg with some arnica and MSM and calendula, kind of some natural things to pull some heat and swelling out, and then put a little bit of some wound ointment over that. He came in with a bandage on, but I think some oxygen will really benefit this leg. His blood work didn't show any signs of infection, which is great, but he's gonna get some anti-inflammatories. We're not really sure what caused the changes in that leg, but we wanna make sure that he's comfortable and that he gets the care that he needs. So that's the plan. He's gonna stay in a stall. Thankfully, he's like the best patient, even though he's young. He's had to have so much care here at our hospital. He's really comfortable and happy in a stall. So hopefully we'll get him turned out sooner than later, although right now we have just torrential rain and I don't want him laying down outside where it's wet. So he's gonna be in the hospital for a couple days, and then hopefully we'll get him turned out with some friends.
Nice. Thank you. Oh, buddy.
But I'm just gonna put it on. And we have a lot of it.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for the opportunity to try this product. This company was amazing and donated a lot for us when we had Sapphire. Sapphire was a beautiful young mare who'd fallen through a trailer floor, and we fought really hard for her, and we ended up losing that fight with her. But I'm excited to try this product. It looks amazing. It's antimicrobial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory. So I'm gonna put this on that little pressure sore. And we're really grateful. Thank you, Equiday, for donating your product, and hopefully it helps baby Paolo heal quickly. I'm just stirring it up here.
Going back to his stall.
It's Jason. We're loading up and gonna hit the road. It is a cold morning. Hey, buddy. We're almost there. He's a good boy. So yesterday we took the lower route because if we went up through Kansas City and everything, there'd be a lot of snow and active snowstorms. So we went the lower route, which takes us through Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. We're in Texas now, and we're gonna go through New Mexico and then up through into Colorado. Through Oklahoma, the roads were kind of icy and they had snowy areas. The main road was fine. The side road, some of them were just solid ice. So we just stayed on the roads, but We will be leaving I-40 this morning, and we wanted to spend the night just off of I-40, so we didn't get down any roads. The good news is the high today, it's warming up. So I don't know what temperature we are right now, but I think last night when we got here it was like 16 degrees, so pretty cold. I'm going for the layered approach today. I've got layers upon layers upon layers. So anyways, it's gonna be another 5 to 6 hours of driving, and we are really excited. Can't wait for Shekinah to get it out of the trailer. When we make these long hauls and overnight hauls, what we do is we open up a portion of the trailer to be like a stall, and we bed it down. We put free choice hay, grass hay, and then water. And we put blocks in the water, so the water as we're driving, it's not sloshing out. But because it's so cold, we have bottles of water here to fill up his water this morning. So, because we knew it was going to be frozen. But how is it out there?
Oh, it's pleasant.
Pleasant.
Yeah. If you're wanting enough bundles.
I think I would have a different word for it. But anyways, we got to hit the road.
It's just blowing snow sideways across the road. It's crazy.
This is not the most funnest driving in the world, but Jason and I did grow up in Northern California where we would drive in snow a lot. And I would hate to see a true Tennessean on this road. They'd probably have a panic attack. But let's go slow and steady. And the nice thing is we're coming in at the end of the storms. And it's supposed to get above freezing today and stuff, so the rest of the trip. But we're just going to go slow and steady. We got another 3 hours if we were driving the speed limit, which we're not. So, yeah, we'll get there when we get there. And it is pretty. I'm just really glad I'm inside the truck. We've stopped and checked on him. He's doing good. But, this is not the type of weather I enjoy, that's for sure. This is not great. Everything is ice. Ice, ice, ice. Slow and steady. Woo! It's slick. I'm just trying to walk out here and I'm sliding around. Good thing is the roads, the main roads, they did get them taken care of. It's just, if you're not on the main road, it is sketchy. So I was just looking over there. Look at all those antelope. They're all over there in the sunshine. Trying to find some grass. Well, now Jason's gonna drive. We're not letting Justin drive in this. We feel like there needs to be more experience. But it is pretty if you're sitting inside of a truck looking out.
Oh yeah, it's quite gorgeous actually. It's as long as we stay on the road.
All my taste of winter this trip, and I will be filled up for the next couple years, I think.
It definitely ain't the tropics.
I'd much rather have sunshine and beaches and ocean, warm ocean water than ice. Everything is coated in ice and snow, but we're on the main road and the roads are good. It's just very cold out there. I'm examining the amount of gray hair I have, and I think it might have gotten a little grayer on this trip.
Yeah,
Driving through all the snow. Justin has gotten a motorcycle, so he's saying maybe it's the bike, but I think it's significantly grayer this morning.
It's probably both.
Through all that crazy weather, but I'm glad the roads are looking better now.
So I'm up in quarantine, guys. We had 3 owner surrenders come in yesterday. This is, I want to say Silo maybe. but their names were Silo, Marley, and May. But yeah, this looks like Silo. So they are checking out this horse and seeing how they're doing and if there's any problems, anything that's hurting them, and doing that. So
Have it set up for a foot first.
Okay. Easy. He's having a hard time.
Yeah.
I bet he's got carpal arthritis.
Speed.
Ooh, they smell bad too, sir. Sure.
Well, he'd have to be on that again. But
Dr. Gina, how do you want it oriented?
it doesn't really matter
Okay.
as long as his foot's on it.
I know, big boy. You're doing super great. Good job. Thank you. Brush.
It looks like he's had some pedal osteitis.
Okay, good boy. Good job. Good boy. Okay. You got it. You got it. Good boy. Oh, oh. Oh, good boy. Oh. It's not ideal. I'll try to remember to bring a wooden board in.
I have to put it on the ground. Look too far, but yeah, look at all that.
Ooh, yeah. That's surprisingly better than I expected.
He's got some arthritis up there.
Yeah.
Let's see, they're kind of leaning out this way. Joint collapse on that side.
Uh-huh. We only have one trailer. I gotcha.
Ew.
I got a truck with a gooseneck sitting in my house.
He has no joints left, and look at how
Okay.
crunchy that looks.
Is there any way to run a horse from Q4
Yeah.
or from over here into Q4
Okay.
that you know of? Okay.
Look at how crunchy the front of that joint looks.
Oh yeah, that's real crunchy. You've got some arthritis. Sure do.
It's just that way.
Are you okay with how he's standing?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Slightly cowhocked, but hopefully that's a good shot. We'll find out. See, it's got some osteophytes in there.
Lots and lots. So this is what the edge of normal bone looks like in all of those associated with this joint here, here, and here. These are all osteophytes, and then you can see that we want a nice black joint space and see how this joint is touching. Right here, he probably has erosion of that articular cartilage. So instead of nice soft cartilage sliding on a lubricated cushion of gelatinous fluid, when that cartilage erodes, the fluid gets really watery and the bone starts rubbing on the bone and you get really chronic inflammation. This poor old guy, he's got a lot of arthritis. Oh no, that's a lot of heart arthritis.
He walks like it too.
Yeah,
But
you're a very stoic boy.
until you pick his feet up, I can't blame him.
How old did you call him on his Coggins?
30.
Okay.
But because he has like no
Yeah,
incisors
there's
to
no.
chill, so
Yeah.
I was a little afraid to do that. And then if you open up his mouth and you're like, oh, he's like 22.
No.
But
Oh, buddy.
yeah,
That's, but not complete, right? Like joint collapse, partial joint collapse. also partial joint collapse.
Yeah, but there's a lot of remodeling.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Bridging.
Yeah.
Poor buddy. Looks super painful. Oh, I got nothing.
Oh, you got a lot going on. Is that dirt?
Shouldn't be.
That is not dirt. Holy cow.
Do you want to take over this so you
Sure.
can angle correctly with her?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's ossification within the nuchal ligament.
Ouchies, that is
Yeah.
painful.
Is that why you bled so much?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. This is from his chip.
Oh, man. Yeah, let's take some more. That's a lot going on. Tiny bit further caudal. Tiny bit more. Yep.
Ouch.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
And then there's that little guy over there.
Yep. Let's take one more a little bit further this way.
Let me get your head straight. Oh, yes, there you go.
It really is just isolated to...
Around his withers.
So, wow, this is a beautiful image. So you can see the striations of that ligament, and he's got ossification starting up here. And it's really centralized over there, but that's got to be really uncomfortable for him. That's a good bit of ossification.
You got a lot going on, sir. All right, stentals, radiographs.
Looks like he's had dental care.
Yeah,
Let's take one a little
he's
bit
got
further
some
caudal.
space.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Rostral? Yes. Perfect.
You might stand still if I don't have the rope on him, if you don't like that in your
He's
image.
got opacity changes.
Ew.
Yeah, some points. So here's our
Well, I
gum.
mean, like, you see that?
Yeah, he's got a furcation, so that tooth would need to be extracted, but look at the opacity change in the tooth roots.
The apical.
Sorry,
whatever.
that was probably me.
No, you're right. Yeah, right. It's blunted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tooth would need to come out.
So this one and this one.
Yeah.
And it looks like here's our gum line. We're like right. We really don't have teeth left. So I would say this is consistent with...
Is that a fractured tooth?
Maybe. I would say that your age of 30 is probably about right. You super sweet boy.
So this is Silo. He came yesterday with 2 of his buddies. We did a quick just intake exam yesterday and had them down for further diagnostics today since we'd have our full team. He doesn't really have much incisors left, so we estimated him at 30 years of age based on his teeth yesterday, but I really wanted us to put on a speculum and look at him today or take dental rads and kind of figure that out. And when we got him out and in here this morning, when he was walking, he walked really abnormally and like he was kind of painful, so we already had him down for radiographs. So we took some, and this is this foot, this left front, just to kind of show you a comparison. So this is what his left front looks like, and that's what his right front looks like. So there are some changes in the hoof capsule itself, but when we took further images, that opacity is true. So, and he's got a lot of reaction over there and stuff like that. So this P3 is very abnormal in him, and we think that that's the significant amount of why he's so painful and reluctant to put all the weight on his right front when like you're picking out his left front. And so we did more radiographs, and we just found more arthritis everywhere, and he has a lot of calcification up here in his nuchal ligament right over the point of the withers, so that's pretty painful. He's in really good body condition. He doesn't have a lot of teeth left, and he has a lot of teeth that look like they would need to be removed based on radiographs. But that right front, he's at a risk of a pathologic fracture if that keeps getting more and more lytic. So for his comfort and quality of life, we don't think that he's a great adoptable candidate. He's been painful for a while, so if we just want to give him a few more days or weeks here on premises with pain management and love, that wouldn't be a bad thing, but he would not be able to be making it to adoption. So.
This little horse is an awesome example of a horse that's been very well cared for. His owner loved him,
Yes, very much.
and at 30 years old, he is at a perfect body condition score. He's not overweight, he's not underweight. We can tell from his dental x-rays that he's had appropriate dental care. And I just love that his owner loved him enough to send him to us, because this amount of x-rays and this amount of blood work and all of these things would have been a very expensive vet bill. And without it, from the outside, he looks okay. But his arthritis is really significant. I'm so thankful that he doesn't have a pathologic fracture. So humans get osteoporosis. It's not exactly the same, but it's the same concept. Your bones get more brittle as you get older for different reasons. And when those bones get really, really spongy, it's way easier for them to fracture. So I'm really thankful that this sweet old boy has not suffered at all. And we're gonna turn him out in our big 10-acre pasture with his buddies and give him some love and some grainies. But we don't feel like it's fair to him to adopt him out. Even though we have wonderful adopters, we can't control outcomes. And at 30 years old, we don't wanna risk that very, very brittle bone fracturing in pasture, or someone saying, no, we won't ride him, and then trying to ride him when he already has really bad arthritis. We also don't want to put him through dental extractions. Those tooth roots are pretty big. And so we're going to give him some love and some good days, and then we're going to give him the last act of kindness, probably. We wish we could take all of these guys home, right? Like this is the category of animal I always end up with. And I've adopted multiple horses from Horse Plus that I had for like days to weeks and then had to make a call on. But we don't feel like that's fair to our adopters either, to have the emotional heartbreak of a very, very short term. And there are sanctuaries and places like that, but this boy is sweet. He's bonded with his herd mates, and we're gonna give him a little bit more time. Sweet thing. Yeah.
That's May. She's 10.
Hi, May. Great. Let's bring her in and at least do a really thorough dental exam. Hi, what do you think? You're a good girl. It's warm in here. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. This chain, if a horse's head goes through it, is a nightmare, and they're going to pull the whole barn down. You're a good girl. I know. You're not going far from your friends, I promise. Come on. You're a good girl. Good girl. She is a little hawk now. Let's take some hawk reds. You got some nervous poops? Yeah, that's all right. You're a good girl. I feel pretty good. I do think we should take some hawk rods because I think she looks sound, and I would love to do riding eval, but let's take a look. You can even see them outside the window. Back palpation is all normal. You're very pretty, girl. What you're doing is perfect. Perfect job. Really, she's got pretty great looking feet.
Yeah, I thought she looked pretty good.
Yeah.
She's a little chunky, but
She's a little bit chunky. She's a real pretty girl.
yeah.
Looks beautiful. Yay!
Yeah.
What if we do our next little CE on like really basic norms of some like carpal and hock films or something like that, or foot films? Oh, look how beautiful those are.
There's not a lot on the top like you would think.
Wanna take one more?
Sure, that's a lot of sinus space.
It might have been also at a weird angle. Good girl. Oh, you're so sleepy.
The color on the Gavian's groove and the actual groove itself are different.
Yeah.
what are you seeing with this tooth?
So this little spot right here is called Galvani screw, but you have to feel it.
Yeah.
Feel how it's just like a little tiny bloop at the top.
And it starts coming down at 10.
Starts coming down at 10, halfway down at 15, all the way down at 20.
Okay.
But then it starts growing out after that. So like a 22-year-old will have all the way to the bottom and then a little smooth part at the top. And if the smooth part is like halfway down the tooth, that horse is closer to 25. However, you can't just use that. Like, it's an easy, quick way to look. On this tooth at 5 and 7, there's usually a little hook on the back right here. And then these front incisors come in at 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. So if you've got a horse with adult teeth, baby teeth, they're between 2.5 and 3.5. If this is a baby tooth, they're between 3.5 and 4.5. So there are certain ages where you can be like, this horse is definitely either 5 or 7, or, you know, but then after that, I totally agree with 10. I think she's in awesome shape.
All right, so we have May here. She's a 10-year-old mare that was owner surrendered yesterday with 2 of her buddies. We just finished doing her second exam. Yesterday, she kind of did a general intake, got her vaccines and everything. Today, she's a little sedated, and we got her some radiographs, which looked beautiful. We did dental radiographs. We did some of her legs, and everything looked beautiful. So she was really well taken care of. She has a great demeanor. She's really sweet. So we are hoping that she'll be able to go up for adoption when she is cleared of everything else.
So now we have
Marley.
coming in. Thank you.
Her hair is, she's got a lot of mud over here. Let's try to get at least 1 foot.
Did you want to palpate her withers and see if you see the reaction I did yesterday?
I would love to.
I didn't really get anything down the back.
I would call that pretty low reactivity, but she is sedated. That's a good job. You got very nice teeth. Vet team just finished looking at May, Marley, and Silo. They were owner surrenders, and all 3 of them are stable enough to go out. We had very few health concerns about May or Marley. Marley has some insulin resistance going on, so she's going to need some medications to manage that. But these guys are going out in our 10-acre pasture to decompress until they finish their quarantine period, and then they'll come down for further evaluation. Okay. Bye, girls and boy. You're a good girl.
Did good.
Yeah, did real good.
This is probably the second horse that I really didn't have a problem with. Was this one right here.
Nice.
The first one was Sierra. She was real nice.
Yeah.
The only thing about her is she's stingy with her head. This one's not stingy with her head. Really good.
So we are running the babies in. They are going to take a look at them at the intake barn. Here they come. Maybe not. But yeah, we're just running them into the intake barn to take a look at them, make sure that everyone's doing good again. There we go. We just have these two. It's Arizona in either Concho or Chinoa. I can't tell from here. There you go. Okay, we've got Arizona and Chinoa coming in. This is Chinoa. Hi.
Her lung sounds are fine. You're all right. You're okay. I think we're gonna have to work with her in the chute. Okay, I'm gonna go make a space for this mare, and I'll be right back. Easy. Good girl.
Okay, Arizona's good to go.
Keep going. Good girl. And good girl.
And Chinoa is in the chute.
And lung sounds are within normal limits. This horse just really doesn't make wise choices with her body. Come on. You're okay. Friends down here. You're all right. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Good girl. Very good. Man, this little filly is so smart. You're okay. You're
Pretty sure
okay.
this is Naira.
You're okay. Yeah, just keep going. The hole's over behind you. You're okay. Here we go.
You can do it.
Good girl. Man, what a good brain that little filly has. You're okay. It's just my arm. I know. Awesome. Her lungs also sound normal. Good girl. Can I feel under here? Thank you so much. Perfect. Oh, sorry, stethoscope. Her lung sounds are within normal limits. Hi. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Good girl. Lymph nodes are normal. No nasal discharge. So I would say she fits criteria for clearing. You're a very good girl. You're a very, very good girl. Okay. Almost there. It's just a board. I know, I shouldn't have left it there. You're almost there. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Good girl. You can keep going a little further. There we go.
Good job. Almost.
She's almost a little harder because she's not super afraid of you.
Yeah.
Good job. Can you back up a tiny bit more, please, sir? Thank you. He's so cute.
This is Bidzil.
You're a good boy. Hi. It's okay, sweet sir. (1026) microchip ends 2519.
Wow.
Hi. Okay. Well, let me try to sculpt from right here. It's scary. It's okay. You're all right. Right. The lung sounds have really improved in this group. Hi. You're okay. Listen, this is not a good life choice to make. Can you stand back up, please? Come on. No, this is not what you need to be doing. Thank you. Okay. Did we check his temp already? Awesome. Okay. No. That was really excessive. His lymph nodes are fine. His lung sounds are fine. I keep saying he. I haven't verified that this is actually our little colt, but I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, yeah, this is a colt. Thank you. All right, little dude. Gonna pokey poke you. All done. Okay. Hi.
Here we've got Concho and I'm not sure. I'll pull it up. I'll look it up on Shelter Love though.
Oh, do you see that hole? There we go. Good job. Lung sounds are fine. This one still has like just feels like scar tissue, but like you can still palpate where his lymph nodes were enlarged. I keep saying him. I think this is the other colt, but I'm not 100% sure. Hi, Bubs. No nasal discharge. Hey, you don't need to turn around. You really don't. But I need to check your friend's gender here real quick.
All right, so we are just running the group of babies back through today. This was their original final date out of quarantine. So we decided to run everybody through, just make sure everybody looks good, do temperature checks. They were all due for a booster of their 5-way. So far, everybody looks pretty good. We're getting down to the last 2, and they're the only 2 that have nasal discharge so far. So we'll be swabbing them to send that out. But otherwise, everybody's lungs sound good. Nobody else has had nasal discharge. So overall, they're looking pretty good.
Got it. I got both nostrils too. Okay. Thank you, Nicole. And I'm gonna close this one. Your nose is disgusting. This is definitely a mare. Nope, see the hole.
This is Matoaka. I don't know if I pronounced her name right, but she has some nasal discharge. She's pretty good. Good job.
She also still has, she has more significant lung sounds. They're bilateral, but they're worse on the left than the right, and she has worse nasal discharge on the left than the right. But I do still want to give her a 5-way.
The vets are going to recheck the temperatures on these 2 fillies, Arizona and Chinoa. They're good to go. The other 2 are back in the quarantine pasture, and the rest of these babies are going to go to general population. We're going to run the fillies out first. There they go. Okay, 3 of the fillies are in this pasture, and then the boys are going to go into a different pasture. And the boys are going to be running to pasture 6, so we're going to wait for them to run down. And Alan is riding Donnelly. He's doing so good. Here come the boys.
Thank you, Keith. Welcome to your new pasture. Dasher and Bentley are checking out the fillies. Woohoo! What you think, Dasher? And look who else is getting some sunshine today. Miss Blackberry. She's having a blast.
We are almost to get Shekinah back with his mom. It's been a really long trip. Today was definitely some challenging driving, but the roads did get better. And so yeah, we're like
10 miles away.
10 miles away. So we are on a roll and we'll be there soon. And we're really happy that he gets to be back with his mom. We typically don't do situations like this, but like we take in a horse and we have a horse for a while and then it's able to go back. But this lady's generosity to Horse Plus has been amazing, and we wouldn't have our vet program like we do today without her. So she made a one-time donation that kickstarted it, and the donations that you all donate now keep the vet program going. So we're so incredibly grateful to everybody who helps Horse Plus and makes it what it is today.
Jason and Justin and Johnny. Lori.
Likewise.
Okay.
Somebody ate some good stuff here.
Yeah, some goodies. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. Oh. Hi. You gonna push on me? You gonna, oh.
Buddy, who's she?
Oh, good boy. Oh, yeah. It's like something tastes good here. Looks like Fran. I missed you. Yeah. You're so clean. Yes. That's not gonna last. You're not gonna stay that way. He said, "Oh, let me push her."
Let's not be pushing. He's like, I am so itchy.
Yeah.
I have that blanket on. I'm itchy.
Oh, everybody's itching me.
There you go. There you go. He's
It's
like,
like,
please, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, I was like,
I
please.
want it to be itchy.
Oh, that's it. Good boy. It's like, yay.
It's like my mane needs to be.
Yeah.
It's all great. All right, we are so happy we got Shekinah back with his mom, and Justin did the filming for that, so that will get included in there. I just took some pictures, but yeah.
He was very comfortable. It was very interesting. Usually when horses come to a new place, they're kind of excited. He was just like totally chill because his mom was saying it was okay.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm back with my mom. I just spent some time at Horse Plus and now I'm back with my mom. So he was happy and she was thrilled, and it was really great. So tomorrow we're going to be going to Colorado Horse Rescue Network, and we're really excited to see them. But that's it for this week as far as from us. We will be filming out at Colorado Horse Rescue Network, but that will be in another episode. So hope y'all are having a great time. We will be spending the weekend out here driving long distances. Got to take a break, so we'll spend the weekend and then we'll be headed back on Monday. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed kind of taking along with us on this trip, and just so happy for Shekinah.